3 years ago, during my first Q&A, I promised a face reel once I reached 10,000 subscribers. Guess what? I actually managed to hit that milestone just by the end of that year. Now it's already 2026 and I have over 40,000 subscribers, and that's really amazing progress, even if I wish it was more. But anyway, if you subscribe to my Instagram, you probably seen my face. But today, for my YouTube subscribers, today is the day. Welcome to my second Q&A, and I finally answered to your questions that you sent in September. I apologize for the huge delay. I went through a huge existential crisis that almost killed my energy. Running out of ideas has always been for me hard and painful. Anyway, enough about that for now. But first, we will start with the multiple questions. Then we will move on to the single ones. Alright, so we will start from the regular James who asked 4 questions. By the way, this is one of my best subscribers for many years. Thank you so much for this incredible support. But anyway, his first question is, what is your favorite hobby? My favorite hobby has been making videos for my YouTube channel, and which eventually became one of my part-time jobs since I started to earning money from it. Okay, so the next question is, what's your dream job? This question has been haunting me for years. I genuinely didn't know where I will work as a whole, and since the last year, I started to interested in the upper position in logistics. So basically, what he's doing is just giving updates between broker and the driver. So it's related to related mostly to the transportation. Deliver from point A to point B, etc. Anyway, the third question is, what's your favorite car? My favorite car always has been the Ferrari F40, because this genuinely one of the most underrated sport cars, and I still love this supercar anyway. Okay, so the last question is, what's your favorite car from each Watch Dogs game? So from the first Watch Dogs, I'm gonna say the one that looks like the F50 Ferrari, and from the second Watch Dogs, I'm gonna say Cyber Driver, and from the Legion, I'm gonna leave the image right here, and yeah, as you can see. Okay, we are moving to the questions from Creative PC, and he asked 5 questions. By the way, the shout out to this man who has been helping with my latest project. Thank you so much for your contribution. And now let's answer to your questions. So the first question is, who are sending those threads? I don't know how you felt for this, and no one's been sending me the threads yet. Anyway, the second question is, would you like to get rid of them even there's a threat? Obviously, becoming as a vigilante, I mean, everything is possible, The third question is, how's life going on, and are you taking care of yourself? Obviously, yeah, I hope so, because I still need to exercise myself physically, and I still need to do and learn so many things in my life. So yeah. The fourth question is, what edits do you like to do, enjoy? Do you like causes, planned, unplanned, also shorts, full length, and for where download the modes and tools to record, change the game? Pretty much confusing. I think you had some time to edit it, so I'm gonna answer in that way. Obviously I like to edit about the Watch Dogs content, and obviously full length downloads. I don't know, it's pretty much confusing. I'm sorry. We are moving to your 5th question. It's someone wishing you a fantastic day, because I'm gonna have a fantastic day and a very good Q&A. Thank you so much. Yeah. The 5th question, does Q&A stand for questions and answers, or questions not answering well? If there's some controversial questions, I might not be answered to the question. And as you know, yeah. Alright, we're moving to the questions from someone, and he asked 3 questions. Alright, so what's your favorite food? So I'm gonna say my favorite food is the is in our country they say lavash. It's one of the fast foods, and but in Turkish is obviously called doner. I mean, you know what I mean. So the second question is, how old are you? I am literally 21 years old. Yeah. The last question is, what made you fall in love with Watch Dogs in the first place? So, about many years ago, or already 6 years ago, and this was literally the best year to play so many games that I've wishlisted before 2020, and Watch Dogs was one of them, you know. After finishing the first two Watch Dogs, and I started to thinking about posting a video, not pay attention, not to YouTube, but to Instagram channel. Yes, I posted it, and it's obviously deleted right now. And after some time, I remembered about my YouTube channel, so I posted there, and you know, everything started to change since I posted that video, and you know, rest is history. The last one is, you make fire edits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We are moving to the questions from Zikrai to 5 questions. The first question is, what country are you from? I am from Uzbekistan. This might be a new country for you, but if you know about Central Asia, this shouldn't be news to you, but anyway. So, the next question is, are you boy or a girl? So, it's up to you. The third question is, do you edit using computer or phone? And actually both, but some years ago I've been using only my phone to edit, and since 2024 I believe I started using my PC to make edits and as well as making long videos. So yeah. The fourth question is, how long will you make videos on this channel? Until I get the YouTube silver play button. Whatever happens to me and you know anything, I will still post videos, and once I get that YouTube silver play button, I'm thinking to disappear from YouTube forever. So the fifth question, have you ever considered posting videos on TikTok? Hell nah. Well, I've actually created TikTok account 6 years ago, but this was one of the worst social medias I've ever downloaded, so it's never gonna happen. If someone convinced me, you know, for money or whatever, I'm not gonna post that. Even though people are saying that they are making really good, they're getting good views from that TikTok, but I've never thinking about. And also this TikTok is literally banned in our country, so yeah. Alright, we finished the multiple questions. Now we are moving to the single ones. And the question is from Magneto Edits. What got you into editing? That's really good question by the way, and I'm gonna say that about 5 years ago, my cousin has a YouTube channel, and he's been constantly making edits. And when I noticed that he had a channel, and I started to try myself and started to compete against him, but just after 2 years I completely beat them in terms of views, subscribers. But he eventually deleted the entire videos, and surprisingly he became one of my inspirations to make edits. The questions from Retro X Gamer: what was your favorite edit to edit? I'm gonna say there are actually lots of two, and I had fun. And I'm gonna say the Farbon edit with Aiden Pierce. Had so much fun with making this. The quality, the transition between second Watch Dogs to Watch Dogs 1 was really perfect, and the people in the comments noticed that instantly, and I still love, and myself, I love this edit. The question from Ajay: do you think can you make a Watch Dogs Legion walkthrough with Aiden, Wrench, and Darcy? So I actually wanted about 2 years ago or a year ago, but I had problem with my PC, and I actually wanted to do it on my PS4, but I couldn't purchase the the physical copy of Watch Dogs Legion, and I'm still planning, by the way, but I'm not so sure it's gonna be really, you know, most watched thing on my YouTube channel. So probably it's not gonna happen, but maybe it can happen if I have time, you know, if I manage to fix my PC and etc. Anyway, moving to the Michael Jacob. Anyway, my questions: you ever thought about making some GTA edits? Of course, Watch Dogs it are big, but I'm just asking, you know. Well, I don't know if you've been that year, you know, about 4 years ago, I actually posted a video about fight between CJ and the other GTA characters, and this was actually going well until people started fleeting with the you used the wrong picture of CJ, and the picture I used was actually Caesar, and because they have similar, you know, similar style and whatever you say. And will I make in the future? I don't know, but maybe I will make with GTA 6, probably, but we will see. The question is from literally salesman from Squid Game. Alright. Damn, a hacker messing with a person that likes a game of hackers is messed up. The idea is messed up. My question is, what's your favorite game and the most anticipated game? My favorite game is always has been GTA San Andreas, and this is genuinely one of the greatest games I ever played. You know, you can have any games, but I would add also the remake of Resident Evil 4, and I absolutely love this game. It is such amazing third-person shooter that I want to play it again and again. So yeah. So the last question from there's Kyle, your name. That is the end of this Q&A, and if you want to know more about me, you can check my first Q&A in my channel. And I just want to say thank you so much for your incredible support for the past few years, and it's been an incredible journey that I genuinely never thought I would build such wonderful community with a dead franchise such as Watch Dogs, and it's really amazing. As you know, my biggest goal is always has been to get the YouTube Silver Play button, and I don't know what will happen once I get that trophy, and I will think about my future later. And the 2025 wasn't the best year in my life, even though I posted not so much video as you expected, but I tried my best, and I've noticed some you know, decrease in my channel. I've noticed some sort of crisis in my channel, but I'm still moving on and trying to make as much as possible. And I hope 2026 is going to be really special for you, and I hope it's going to be the same special year for my YouTube channel. And that is the end of the video. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Back in 2023, when I... Блин.
Можешь потом заснять это и скинуть.
Да.
Неудачные в дубле.
Да. Back in 2023, during my first Q&A, I promised to face review at 10K and 10K. 10K.
10,000.
Лучше
Да,
вот так
давай.
прийти, потом снять. Let's quite forget about it. Anyway, let's get into your questions. I went through a huge existential crisis that almost killed... Бля, запутался. Окей, сейчас.
Блять.
What's your favorite hobby? And as you noticed, my hobby is making video. Сейчас запутался. Okay, so first his question, and I actually want to give a huge, or or you can say shawarma, and I'm gonna show you this picture of this anyway.
По-турецки это будет донер. Скажи туркиш донер.
Don't
Да, донер.
Да.
Давай.
That's really good questions. Anyway, by the way, anyway, yeah, by the way,
Anyway, да. By the way лучше сказать.
да. По новой заснимем, конечно.
Давай. Не, оставь. Ты же можешь это вырезать основную часть.
Нет, там косяки есть все-таки.
Не, ты по новой записывай, пока еще запись идет. Ты потом это вырежешь же.
Да.
Боже, в него это... Какой-то мем ставить, мемную ставку. Когда он такой типа идет, в ахуе, не понимает ничего.
It's freaking out. But I hope the next year is going to be the 2026. Почему next?
2027. Нормально, по новой записывай. Маску одел.
Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.